We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Billy Burns. He'll get us started in this one.
Kansas City, right fielder Billy Burns.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Over to first, Ryu. And I think the threat of the stolen base got to him there as a balk has been called, and that'll move him up to second base anyway. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Hit hard back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half for the first.
Leading off for the Halo, left fielder Ben Revere.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
This one's down to third. Cozart has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Jorge Barney.
Jorge Barney.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The shortstop.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Burns will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield is there for it, and that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Moustakas.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Balbuena will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Billy
Digging
Burns.
in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Pitch popped up. Balbuena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Balbuena now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Balbuena.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Martin Maldonado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now
Ready
batting,
for another chance?
left fielder,
Ben Revere.
Ben
0 for 1 here in the
Revere.
early going. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ian Kinsler.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike
Number
Trout.
27.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Trout.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Billy Hamilton.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he misses there. 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Swing and a line drive. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder number 53.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Melky Cabrera is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fourth inning for the Angels. Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Burns is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With Merrifield next to hit. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Barney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses the throw down.
He's safe.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
And
0 for 1 for him.
Halo, third baseman, Zach Cozart.
Skied into straightaway right. Burns is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He popped out in his first trip.
Valbuena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cabrera going back at the track. The wall. And it's gone. So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ian Kinsler.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Burns. Gone! It's a grand slam! Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 14, Billy Burns.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pops this one up. Kinsler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Another one sent foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside and low, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Revere. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hamill sets. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Merrifield 1 for 2 on his line so far. Blake Wood comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ian Kinsler.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Jorge Barney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter.
He's set. Here it comes.
Barney.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Nomar Mazara is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Nomar Mazara.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The third
baseman Mike Moustakas now 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Had to dance out of the way of that slider, and it's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Brandon Crawford will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's in there. Base hit. Moustakas is on his way home. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder number 14.
Into the box now. Billy Burns. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's hitless.
Billy Hamilton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit at third. Cozart is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Late that time for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw won't get him. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Blake Parker. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him swing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
56, Cole Calhoun.
Scott Alexander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Justin Upton is going to grab a bat here. Ball 1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. For Upton, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Eric Young Jr. come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Young Jr.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And that's through for a hit. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Tyler Clippard comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with
29, Tyler Clippard.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Left fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Shuhei
for the
Ohtani.
Angels, number 16, Shuhei Ohtani.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now both runners are breaking. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Burns going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Salvador Perez.
Leading out for the
3
Royals,
at-bats.
catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch
0-1.
is taken for a cold strike. Alex Avila is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Into the box now. Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. Alex Claudio answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Jordan Walden gets the call here as he'll Scooter Gennett will be called upon here to hit. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
City, right fielder. Number 14.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Standing in, Melky Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic's got it. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
And that's in there for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. And a rather easy first out. Digging in, Joe Panik. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. The 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Cahill ready, the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now,
13.
Salvador Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Striding in,
Batting
Jorge
seventh,
Barney.
The designated hitter, Jorge Barney.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Alcides Escobar batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Ball 1.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Scott Schebler is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gonzalez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Burns is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton.
Leading off for the
He'll
Royals,
begin things here against
center fielder
Madison
number
Bumgarner.
7, Billy
Here it
Hamilton.
comes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Billy Hamilton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Melky Cabrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Gonzalez.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bumgarner removed to first. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, batter number 15, second base.
Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aaron Hicks.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Burns is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Joe Panik, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's there, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Barney. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's doing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now batting, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alcides Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
For the Yankees, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Standing in, Scott Schebler. He popped out in his first trip.
Hitter, Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Harrison.
He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swings through it for strike number two.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Billy Burns.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic with the dive. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, fielded by Panic. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Hicks is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Brett Gardner is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panic. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitters. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here comes the first pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Nope.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that that just barely misses. Ooh, that's a tough one to get back. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jorge Barney. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman.
First offering on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, Didi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Harrison's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sliced hard on the ground. Panic's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Billy Burns. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Gary Sanchez.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Started that swing a bit too early. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Hamilton. No hits in 3 tries. So far, he struck out once.
Billy Hamilton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So a fine play there for the first out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ryan Butcher is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Ryan Butcher.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He could really use a knock. Here 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ronald Torreyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Here's Joe Panik. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Joe Panik.
From the stretch.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with the heater and not check off of it much.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Tyler Clippard enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Tyler Clippard.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Didi Gregorius would be next. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Leading off the 9th.
Merrifield.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Barney. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Luke Hochevar is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Luke Hochevar, a defensive change for the Royals. Now playing right field, number 74, Ronald Correa.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Line to the right side. Burns is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front.
The win would belong to Trevor Cahill here, barring a sudden turn of events.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Gonzalez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in now, Josh Harrison. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses inside, 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Trevor Cahill. Can't ask for much more. He's our top